That's thrown behind Posada, and if you wonder, is that an answer for Aaron Hill? And now you can see Posada is thinking that that's the case as well. And both benches are empty.
I think that's obvious, Michael. Major League pitchers are pretty good with their command. They'll miss a little bit, but to throw behind somebody, that was a message. I believe they thought that they hit Aaron Hill. The Yankees did on purpose.
Both benches warned.
This is just square in the back. I don't, unless there's some other kind of history or something in the series up in Toronto, this game didn't dictate from Lancet to hit him on purpose. Now this is just,
it's not even close. I mean, Carlson has been locked in, the 4 batters that he has faced.
Line drive, they face it down the right field line. Posada will score. Cano goes to third. Gardner's at second with an RBI double, and it's now 9-3 Toronto. And Posada had something to say to Carlson, and now they're going to come together. And now they're going at it. Both benches clear. Shelley Duncan right in the middle. So is Joe Girardi as they're trying to pull all the players apart. And a couple of the Yankees make sure that Posada is down the runway.
See Jorge come running by right here, and he bangs into Carlson a little bit. Carlson's going to turn around, go after Jorge Posada, has something to say, and knowing Jorge Posada, he's not going to back down, coming right out.
And Jim Joyce immediately threw out Posada, and then Posada went right at Carlson. And Joe Girardi is right in the middle of it. So is Mark Teixeira, and really the last thing, I repeat, the last thing the Yankees need is to get into a bench-clearing brawl and get somebody hurt or get somebody suspended. So this is where it started. Mark Melancon clips Aaron Hill. Now it's back in the box and ends up working a walk. And then Posada says, you don't want to do that. Gets back in the box and ends up working a walk. And then he scores on Brett Gardner's double, and as he's going by Carlson, Carlson really got hit. Look at that. He got clipped by somebody, and as Posada was running by, they kind of clipped into each other, and then Carlson turned around and said something. Posada charged at him, and that's what set this off. And that's where we are right now as the umpires try to sort it out. Now, as we mentioned, baseball fights are usually a lot of dancing, a lot of shoving, but we've seen the manager with a cut. We've seen the pitcher with a huge gash on his left forehead. So this was a little bit more than pushing and shoving and dancing.
I'm trying to figure out why Carlson was on the first base side of home plate backing up. I mean, Jorge Posada obviously gave a little elbow as he went by, but don't they teach the pitchers to back up behind home plate? He was more towards the Yankee dugout side.
Well, either he just didn't back up enough to get in position to possibly back up the throw from right field after Gardner hits his double down the line. All right, so here he is. This is a good point, John. He's not in the right position right here.
He's supposed to be all the way behind home plate. He ends up right in the line of Jorge Posada.
So Posada's hot right there. He wanted him badly. And now here, Michael, you say, who knows what's going on in that mayhem here, whether they're headbutts or guys scrambling, maybe there's some cheap shots going on.